How does heat stroke affect your brain, and what can you do about it? There's a heat wave currently engulfing the western United States, which will lead to a number of cases of heat stroke. Body temperature, your body temperature, my body temperature usually hovers around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And it stays that way whether you're in a hot tub or an ice bath. Your body is very good at controlling the body temperature most times, but sometimes for one reason or another, the body loses control of the ability to control your temperature, and your body temperature can climb. If it's a hot day and you don't drink enough or you don't get out of the sun, your body temperature, core temperature, can climb to over 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's defined as a heat stroke. Heat stroke can affect your brain. It can cause numerous symptoms such as altered mental status, bizarre behavior, confusion, agitation, slurred speech, irritability, delirium, seizures, and even coma can all result from heat stroke. And the body temperature at 104 degrees or above can have both direct and indirect effects on the brain. Most directly, the temperature above 104 degrees can kill a brain cell directly. Proteins within a brain cell can change shape, called denaturing, and that can cause cell death. Certain brain cells are more sensitive than others, and Purkinje cells, which are the cells of the cerebellum, happen to be the most sensitive for one reason or another. And the cerebellum is the coordination part of your brain. So one sign that someone is having a heat stroke may be that there's a loss of muscle control. Less directly, the high body temperatures can cause the blood-brain barrier to become leaky. The blood-brain barrier is something like a network of membranes that typically would protect your brain from any toxin that's floating around in your bloodstream. If the heat stroke causes that membrane to become leaky, inflammatory particles and ionic molecules can build up in the brain, and they can cause harm to sensitive cells. Most indirectly, the heat stroke can cause changes in your circulation, your blood vessels, or your heart that can decrease blood flow to the brain, which can cause less blood flow to your brain, which can cause a loss to the brain cells of nutrients or oxygen or something like that. So what can you do to mitigate the ill effects that might have been caused by a heat stroke on your brain? First of all is to cool down. But after you've followed all your doctor's instructions and your body temperature is approaching normal, you can alleviate some of the effects on the traumatized brain cells. I would recommend drinking plenty of electrolytes or electrolyte balanced fluids. Keep your fluid intake really high, but you can augment those fluids with the juice of dark berries. Brain superfood, particularly brain super berries, cherry and blueberry, are very good. Blueberries are rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, and that would help regulate and improve the blood flow to get the maximum blood to the right areas. And tart cherry juice has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which have been shown in several studies to be of great benefit to the brain. So keep cool to start with, but if you get too hot, keep this video in mind. If you liked it, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and things of that nature. I'm Mark Argentiano, a neurosurgeon, and I appreciate your watching the video.